Welcome, brave listeners, to another haunting episode of the Let Me Take You Higher podcast, where we traverse the eerie landscape of urban legends that chill the bones. Tonight, we delve into the dark woods of New Jersey, home to the infamous Jersey Devil, a creature steeped in folklore and shrouded in mystery. The legend traces back to the 1700s, when the Pine Barrens echoed with tales of a cursed child born to a troubled mother who transformed into a nightmarish being with wings and hooves. As whispers spread, so too did accounts of livestock slaughtered and eerie cries piercing the night. The devil, as it's known, became a symbol of fear for those who dared to venture too close to its domain. But what is the truth behind the monstrous figure? Is it merely a product of superstition? Or is there something lurking in the shadows, feeding on our collective fears? Join me, Mr. Villain, as we uncover the chilling origins and harrowing myths that surround the Jersey Devil, exploring the fine line between legend and reality. Prepare yourself for a journey into the darkness, where the truth may be far more terrifying than the tale itself.
Born from a curse, a mother's plea, a twisted form set wild and free. Through the pines it flies so high, with glowing eyes it haunts the sky. Screeching winds and heavy wings, a creature that the night brings. Jersey Devil, spread your wings, echoes in the night sings. Through the pines you'll never hide, the devil soars, it will decide. In the trees its shadow grows, from the depths where darkness flows. Its story whispered sharp and clear, the Jersey Devil always near. Legends speak of fire and flight, a creature born to rule the night. Jersey Devil, spread your wings, echoes in the night sings. Through the pines you'll never hide, the devil soars, it will decide. Legends speak of fire and flight, a creature born to rule the night. Jersey Devil, spread your wings, echoes in the night sings. Through the pines you'll never hide, the devil soars, it will decide. Horns like daggers, eyes like fire, it takes to the sky, rising higher. No one knows where it came to be, but it haunts us endlessly. Wings above, the pines below, feel the fear, don't let it show. The Jersey Devil rules the night, fading from your sight.
In the heart of the Pine Barrens, where twisted trees loom and the wind whistles through the branches. Something ancient stirs. It was born of a curse, destined to haunt the skies forever. It's the Jersey Devil. The Jersey Devil, an infamous cryptid, has been terrorizing the Pine Barrens of New Jersey for over 200 years. Its story begins with a woman known as Mother Leeds, who, in 1735, gave birth to her 13th child on the 13th day, only for it to transform into a winged, hooved creature. Legend says it escaped into the forest, where it still flies to this very day. The legend of the Jersey Devil has many variations, but it consistently ties back to the cursed 13th child of Mother Leeds. Descriptions of the creature often include bat-like wings, cloven hooves, and a long tail. Sightings have been reported from as early as 1820 to the 20th century, with one of the most notable events being the Jersey Devil's week-long rampage in 1909, where numerous sightings were reported. Skeptics argue the Jersey Devil is nothing more than folklore or misidentified wildlife, the sand-chilled crane. However, believers in the creature remain steadfast, continuing to report eerie sounds and strange encounters. One of the most famous alleged encounters with the Jersey Devil why was by Commodore Stephen Decatur, an American naval hero who claimed to have fired a cannonball at the creature in 1800. He reportedly hit it, but the beast was unharmed, further cementing the creature's otherworldly nature. The Jersey Devil has become an integral part of New Jersey identity, drawing tourists to the Pine Barrens and keeping the folklore alive. Misidentifications and exaggerations have muddled the Jersey Devil's story over time, and its true origins may be nothing more than superstition. What if the Jersey Devil is a product of mass hysteria, a tale passed down through generations that warped into something more terrifying over time? The Jersey Devil's longevity as a legend speaks to the power of storytelling and fear. Whether real or not, it taps into primal fears of the unknown and the dangers that might lurk just beyond the safety of our homes. The Jersey Devil is a perfect example of how folklore evolves to reflect societal fears and anxieties. In many ways, it's less about the monster and more about the enduring power of myth. The Jersey Devil has prowled the Pine Barrens for over 2 centuries, And while its existence may be questionable, the fear it provokes is very real. From a mother's curse to a colonial political symbol, the Jersey Devil reflects our fascinations with the unknown. Its story reminds us that urban legends often emerge from our most basic human emotions: fear, guilt, and even rebellion. Whether the Jersey Devil is a real creature or a tale spun to scatter settlers, its grip on the American imagination remains strong. The Jersey Devil, hovering over the East Coast, looking for prey. No matter where it finds its next feast, it will dive to the plate and take it whole. So be careful when you're out in the woods, or if you're overlooking something that you probably shouldn't. The Jersey Devil has prowled the pine barrens for over 2 centuries, and while its existence might put fear into your hearts, remember, you never know what lurks in the dark.
And that's a wrap on this episode of Let Me Take You Higher, the podcast. Big thanks to our special guests, and a huge shout out to our incredible sponsors. You guys are literally the wind beneath our podcast wings. Remember, this show was dreamed up and brought to life by yours truly, Mr. Villain, and it's all made possible by BC Entertainment LLC, a proud subsidiary of Big Cheddar Music LLC. All rights are reserved by BC Entertainment, so don't even think about touching that dial without permission. Until next time, keep your minds elevated and your vibes higher. This is Mr. Villain signing off. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and stay forever gifted and lifted.
When life storms rage and skies grow dim, we gather the shards, piece by piece within. Through tears and trials, we find our might. Let me take you higher toward the light. Let me take you higher beyond the pain. Where broken dreams mend and hope remains. We'll rise from ashes like a phoenix bold. In the symphony of resilience, our stories unfold. When life storms rage and skies grow dim, we gather the shards, piece by piece within. Through tears and trials, we find our might. Let me take you higher toward the light. Let me take you higher beyond the pain. Where broken dreams mend and hope remains. We'll rise from ashes like a phoenix bold. In the symphony of resilience, our stories unfold.